Travis has been born into this thing, so his father at least has the, you know, the roots of industriousness and like knows what it took to get to this point, and is a little bit more of a rational actor, whereas his son is just, you know, money is, you know, almost meaningless except as a vector for his pride and for his, for his ego. So he doesn't have that grounding that Billy Bob's character has. So in Billy Bob's presence, he's you know, he can keep himself under control, but when they send him to Hollywood and he gets into that world and sort of, you know, gets carried away, things start to go south. Both Ari and Travis are sort of forcibly pacified by Billy Bob's presence, you know, his character's presence, because Ari needs to, you know, defer to him because of the money, and I need to defer to him because he's my father. And then when, you know, we come out to LA, then the sort of restraints are taken off, and we both sort of become Ari. Ari can be the, you know, the shark that he is in getting things done, and I can be sort of the monster that I am in, you know, sort of selfishly pursuing my needs, you know, regardless of how it helps the movie. So in the world of the movie. So that was a great place to start, because you can see both of us in that scene, the characters wanting to say more than they can, and out here without Dad being around, Travis can sort of become the monster that he is. Travis immediately becomes obsessed with Emily Ratajkowski, and he's someone who has been, you know, had everything served up to him on a silver platter and is not used to being told no, which, you know, creates a lot of problems. So yeah, that's just something that does not compute with him, and that is another type, you know, in that, you know, that moneyed set of people who aren't used to, you know, being turned down by models or someone like that, and that sort of, you know, makes him, you know, upsets him in a way that he can't even really put his finger on, I think, and he starts acting irrationally as a result. It was an addictive show, you know, and like there's a sort of delicious sort of vicarious, you know, living vicariously through Vincent Chase and everybody quality to it. And he's kept that flavor, just expanded it into the scale of a movie. So there's a little, you know, the conflict is a little bit more complicated, and there's some more characters that we bring in. There's a hell of a lot of cameos in this one that you couldn't fit in a half an hour. But I think he will honor the fans of the show without you having to have watched all 8 seasons to understand it. It'll plug in with new audiences and fans, which is cool.